Hello guys, this video is specifically for women who have been in a long-term relationship or even marriage, and in that relationship they start noticing that anytime they ask for financial assistance from their partner or from their boyfriend, he's never willing to assist them financially, and it's becoming a trouble for them. It's becoming a worry in the relationship, because obviously if your man is not willing to assist you financially, you start questioning yourself if truly he loves you in the relationship, or if truly he's willing to support you in the relationship. Most of the times it's not because they do not love you, or it's not because your boyfriend is not in love with you. It's because you do not know how to ask him for money. Before asking your man for money, there are certain things that you must know so that he's willing to say yes and not say no. So ladies, after watching this video, I'm definitely sure that he's going to start helping you financially, or he's going to start giving you money in that relationship. Before I go to the first point, I will first of all want to beg you guys to help me subscribe, share, and like my videos. So the first point is sweet talk him. What do I mean by sweet talk him? Most of the times we ladies, if we want to ask our boyfriends for money, we start immediately by asking them or demanding money from them without looking at his mood or without looking at the environment. It's always good to know the mood of your boyfriend or the mood in the house. You cannot go ask your boyfriend for money when he's not in a good mood, or when he's complaining about something which you have done wrong in the relationship. He will definitely not be willing to give you any money, even if he has money. So the first thing you have to do is make sure you sweet talk him. That is, you call him sweet names. You are in a relationship with your man, you definitely know the sweet names which he wants to hear, or which you have been calling him in the relationship. You can also sweet talk him by preparing him his favorite meal, or you can say something to him if you're definitely sure that whatever you're saying to him is going to change his mood and is definitely going to make him laugh. After doing all that, make sure you start asking your demands. And when you ask your demands, don't make him to feel like you're sweet talking him because you want to demand something from him. Make him to see how important that demand is. That's why you're asking him to help you with money. I bet you after doing all that, he's definitely going to say yes and start giving you money in the relationship. The second way to ask your boyfriend for money is give him a reason why you need the money. What do I mean by give him a reason why you need the money? Obviously, your boyfriend might be willing to give you money, but because you have not given him a valid reason why you need that money, he is definitely going to say a big no, since the reason is not valid. No matter how important you make him feel like you need that money, but if the reason is not valid, he's definitely not going to give you that money. And this is a mistake that most ladies make in their relationship. They do not give their boyfriends valid reason why they need a particular sum of money, especially if that money is huge. So because you do not want him to say no, you want him to give you a yes answer, you have to first of all look for a valid reason. Most especially if that sum of money you want from him is huge. And if your man or if your boyfriend truly loves you in the relationship, definitely he's going to know that there are times in the relationship where you will need financial assistance from him. And at times there are some men that gives you money without you even asking it from them. But in this case, you are asking it from him and you do not want him to say no. So give him that valid reason. And when you give him that valid reason, make sure that reason comes out emotionally. You're a woman and you are in a relationship, and definitely you should know how to say things emotionally to your man in the relationship or to your boyfriend. and it should be emotionally and polite so that he does not feel like you're forcing him or you're being forceful in getting money from him. If you do that, I bet you he's definitely going to give you that money. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. So the third point is know when to ask him for money. This is a mistake that many ladies make in their relationship. They do not know when to ask their boyfriends for money, and that is why they always get a no. Most ladies do not know the mood when to ask for money. Most ladies do not also know the time or the period when to ask for money. Obviously, if your boyfriend is someone who gets a monthly salary, you cannot go about asking him for money at the mid-end of the month. He's definitely not going to have that money. Or if your boyfriend complains to you on how he has just spent a huge sum of amount of money on paying the house rent, you cannot come and start asking him for money. He's going to think that you do not care about him. Everything you care in the relationship is yourself and money, and we do not want that. So as ladies, you have to make sure that you know the period on when to ask your boyfriend for financial assistance. If you do not know the period, he's always going to give you a big no when you ask him for financial assistance. Not because he does not want to help you financially, but because you do not know the right period or you do not know when to ask him for financial assistance. So before making any financial demand, make sure that you're very aware that he has money. Guys, before I go to the last point of this video, I want to beg you guys to help me subscribe, like, and share my videos. So the last point is ask him to borrow you money. When asking your boyfriend to borrow you money, make sure that you do not ask him a huge amount, because if you ask him a huge amount, he's going to be reluctant to borrow you this money, since he's fully aware that you might likely not pay him back your debt. So always make sure that you ask him a minimum amount of money, and after he borrows you that money, you will likely not pay him back your debt. So this is another way of asking your boyfriend to give you money. And most of the times, most men are aware that you will likely not pay back the money. So if you ask them a huge amount, they will likely not be willing to borrow you that money. But if you ask them a little amount, he will be willing to borrow you the money, unless he's not just being thoughtful in the relationship, or he just wants to be stingy with you in the relationship. Ladies, I want you to know that asking your boyfriend for money in the relationship does not make you a materialistic girlfriend, or does not mean that you want to create an issue between you and your man in the relationship.